Well guys, here we are with another tasting, and this time I'm going to taste an Illinois Everbearing Mulberry. I'll just give you a bit of history on this particular tree. I purchased this about 3 years ago from Agroforestry UK, and yeah, it's had a tough time of it. It's doing a bit better this year, but that's only because I have it in the polytunnel. It's quite a tall tree, and unfortunately when I bought it I had it in my back garden because I'd nowhere that was tall enough to house it, or the polytunnel that I did have in the back garden was not tall enough to house this. And unfortunately my back garden has very low walls, so anytime the wind came through, which is quite often during the year, this thing just got desiccated by the wind. And you can see the remnants of that on these leaves up here. They're not looking great. So I decided to put it in the polytunnel this year, or my large polytunnel, and it's done a bit better. However, there is some sort of disease type thing going on. I think it's had spider mites as well. So we've had a lot of fruit clusters that have dried up and fallen off, like these two here, similar to what was happening with the Pakistani mulberry early on. But it's managed to put out a few fruits now. I have to say though, I don't think this is going to taste magnificent because I haven't been keeping up with the watering on this, so it probably could have been doing a lot better if I had been on top of that. The berries themselves, they lack that kind of luster, that sheen that you'd normally expect from a fully ripe mulberry. But anyway, let's give this one a go. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Probably could have gone for another day or two. Tastes typically like a mulberry, has that mulberry flavor, mulberry sweetness, very little tartness. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I can't say there's much difference between that and any other mulberry that I've tasted, with the exception of the Pakistani. Some tend to be a little bit sweeter, but yeah, not bad. So that's my Illinois Everbearing Mulberry. Hopefully next year it'll do a lot better. I might repot it, or maybe give it some feed next year, just to see if that will do any, or help it in some way. You can see some of the shoots here that have died off. But yeah, there you go, Illinois Everbearing Mulberry.